Hey guys, welcome back to another video from Chaotic Mom. Today I am showing you how I took these, they're called journals, from the Dollar Tree and made a traveler's notebook with them. So if you guys have been with me, you know my story with traveler's notebooks. So last year I made some with the mini composition books that they sell at the Dollar Tree. And although the size was perfect for like throwing in your purse and having with you when you go to appointments or whatever, the size wasn't perfect because I couldn't put like enough detail in them. So I thought I would use these larger journals for the inserts. So I am just going to use this beautiful like farmhouse paper. I think that the wooden one came from a Maggie Holmes collection, which that's the one I'm going to make the cover of. And the other ones came from a like 6x9 paper pad that I got at Tuesday mornings. So they're 4x7. And I'm just going to take these and I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, and I end up wrapping it a little around the back and then wrapping the inside so it looks nice and neat. They're 7 inches high, so I went ahead and cut it at 7 inches, and the first ones that I did here I cut a little bit short. But it doesn't matter. I fixed it with washi tape in the end. So I'm just leaving an overlap here so it can wrap around the back, and I'm just using my fingers. I'm not using you know, like a score tool or anything. I use my bone folder to make it real, you know, crisp or whatever, but I'm just bending it where it needs to be bent. So now I'm just going to go in with my bone folder and give a little crease to where I'm going to wrap that on the inside flap. And then I will put my adhesive on and get everything adhered together. I'm using this white tape that I got. It's the double-sided sticky tape that I got at Tuesday mornings. I think they come either $1.49 a pack or $1.99, I don't remember. But I always load up when I go there because they don't always have them, and my Tuesday morning. And when they do have them, they have very little quantities. So I always just stock up when I go there. I usually buy them all out. They have like 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, and a 1/2 inch. I don't use the 1/2 inch because I just feel like that's way too big. The 1/4 inch is usually what I'm interested in because again, the 1/8 inch I think is just too thin. So that's the one that I mainly go and look for is 1/4 inch double-sided tape. And then I also use my tape runner. I chose to line it up with that first crease right there on the cover because I felt like I didn't want to line it up with the spine because sometimes the spine's off a little bit just because I only used my hands to mark it. So I felt like it went on better if I used that crease that I made for the inside. Now I did put double-sided sticky tape on the spine there. And I think that was a really good idea because now the spine doesn't move as I open and close the book. So now I'm going to go in with this second piece of the same paper, and I'm just going to cover the back. I'm going in with the bone folder just to make sure that everything is adhered down nicely, and I like the way it turned out. Now I'm going to move on and do the other two off camera, and I will be back in a moment. So here they are all covered, and that first one, this one with the swans, I actually just took some washi tape and covered up the top and then put an extra piece down on the bottom because I did cut it too short. But I like the way it turned out. This is my second one. I love that one. And I think I put that one in my traveler's notebook first because I love opening it and seeing that one. So this is the way they all look, nice and covered. Now I'm going to use this beautiful paper that is from the Flourish collection by Maggie Holmes, and the outside of my traveler's notebook needs to measure 9.5 by 7.5, and that gives a little bit of hangover so the inserts are nice and tucked inside. And now I'm just going to go in and score 4 1/4 from each side to give myself a 1-inch spine. This is the paper pad that I used for the inserts. It's called Love Story, and it is a 6x8 double-sided paper pad. So I went ahead and took out this Live a Good Story to put on the front. So what I'm doing is just creating the front of my traveler's notebook before I run it through the laminator, and that way everything's laminated together. I'm also using these roses from an ephemera pack that I got at Tuesday Mornings. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I also found this strip from an ephemera pack. I believe it's called the Blush Collection, this ephemera pack is, and it's like a rose gold. So I went ahead and tore that out too. I thought I'd put some shine on the front of my TN. I'm just fiddling around trying to see which way looks best. I always get so confused when I'm layering pieces of ephemera or tags or whatever, but I just need to trust, like, I need to stop questioning myself and just lay them down and be done with it, because the more you think about it, the weirder it gets.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
So now that I have everything glued down, I'm going to throw this in a laminator sheet and put it through my laminator. I usually run these 3 or 4 times through the laminator just because I have the elements laying on top and I want to make sure they're nice and adhered. Now I'm just going to trim it and make sure that I don't cut it too close, otherwise it'll open up. But you do want to just leave a little bit around the edges to keep it nice and closed. I like to go in with my scissors and just round the edges because they can be a little sharp. Those laminating edges can be a little sharp, so I just round them with my scissors. So now all I'm going to do is take my stretchy cord and create 3 cords on the inside of this to hold these notebooks. I will leave a link down below for Lyric Lover. I believe that's the name of her YouTube channel, and she's the one who taught me how to thread the cord. So I'm going to leave a link down below to her Traveler's Notebook video, and you can follow her instructions on how to thread the stretchy cord through. I'm just showing you, this is a We Are Memory Keepers tool. It's got like a sticky side on one end and then a poker tool on the other, and so that's what I use for the middle hole for the closure, because I don't have a long arm crocodile or whatever those are called. So I'm just going to thread this through. Again, if you want an instruction video on how to thread this through to slide your notebooks in, then go ahead and click the link down below. Amber is her name, and she's an amazing crafter. So go ahead and head over to her video to get a detailed instruction on how to do this.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that she'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
Now I'm simply pushing the elastic cord through this center one to create a closure for my Traveler's Notebook. Alright guys, that's it. I love the way that this Traveler's Notebook turned out. I can see myself putting this in my bag for sure and carrying it around with me. I left one notebook blank at the very back to be able to jot down notes, but the other 2 notebooks you'll see in my video yesterday that I turned one into a monthly planner and one into a weekly planner. So I hope you like this video. If you like it, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Chaotic Mom, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.